Okay. We just need to wait a few seconds to see that it is working.
Yes, we can excuse for the delay. We had some practical issues to deal with. Just give a few moments for
Yes,
people
I see that we are live now.
Okay, so hey everyone, if you see us, please make a heart or a smile or a hi in a comment so we know you are with us and that more people can see us. And we have live messages from the angels that Rakefet is going to channel to us. Oh, I see there is someone with us already.
Yes, can you please do heart so we can see that you are here with us and you can hear us? Tell us hi, yes. I'm trying to share this video on my my page, but I don't know why I can't. So if there's someone here that sees us and can share it on my page, it's called Be the Change. It will be good because I, for some reason, can't share it now. So share this video. It's going to be a very interesting video live.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's give another moment. People can see us.
Yeah, so I'm just going to say that we're going to do today, we're going to get messages from the angels today. I will tell you in a few seconds, in a few words about myself, and what we're going to talk about today is how to do the spiritual leap in this important time, because the last time we talked about this time and what is going on, and now we're going to talk how to do the spiritual jump growth. This is the time to do it. So we're going to talk about it and actually talk about how to do it in very, very practical things and missions that we can do, and not just to talk about it in the air, like to give you just practical things that we can do this time. And I don't know who is with us, if they can see us. Let's see.
Okay, I think we can start and people will gradually see us and join, and also they can see the reply. So, yes. So yeah, I see we have some people with us already, and I'm Ren. Probably if you see me in my profile, you already know me, and I got the invitation from Rakefet Becca Moses. She's in Israel now. I'm in Portugal, and we thought to, like, I got to know Rakefet through someone from my family, Edna, my auntie, really dear to my heart. And Rakefet is channeling since she's very young, since she's a child. She will tell you a little bit about it also. And I listen to her messages and it always brings me light. So we've got to do this cooperation to share it with more people from all over the world. And she's gonna channel the message in English about what she said before about how to do the leap in those times we are passing through now as humanity. We all are passing through global changes, and this is part of our evolution. So, Rakefet, I give you the stage, and thank you for dedicating your time and space to share with us.
Okay, so first of all, thank you, Chen, for bringing me here and sharing those important messages. And I will tell you just in a few words about myself. My name is Rakefet Becca Moses. I'm a spiritual and a practical mentor. I'm channeling since I was 7 years old. I started channeling my cousin when he passed away. And now I'm channeling mostly the angels, Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael, and a lot more light entities that choose to come through me and give us the messages. So the last time, I think it was 2 weeks ago or a week ago, I don't remember.
Yes.
It was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we did a live together that we talked about this important time and what do we need to pay attention to and we need to do at this time in order to understand the situation that we are in. And they talked about the corona and how we got to this place and why we are here now. And in this live, what we would like to talk about is how to do the spiritual jump, spiritual leap right now, because we are here and it's time for us to take a step and do what we need to do. So I'm going to give you, I think, 10 practical things that you can do in order to do this spiritual leap. And if you want, I really recommend you to write it down. So I will wait just a few seconds for you to bring a pen and a paper, because it's going to be very practical and it's going to be very important also. And I will explain how to do it. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for a few seconds for you to bring a pen and a paper. Okay. Yes.
Time.
Yes, and please share this video now and just do hearts and like, so that Facebook will share this page with us, with more people, that he will know that we are here now and doing here this live and share with more people. Okay, so I'm going to start just straight to the practical things that we can do in order to do the spiritual leap that in this time that we are in now. So the first of all that they said, and this information came from the angels Michael and Gabriel and Uriel. The first thing that we said is that we need to remember that in this time we are in a journey. And we said last time, you got on a train and this train is running. And you are now in a change that the world is shifting at this time, and you are on this train because your soul chose to be here. So the first thing that we need to remember is not to resist the change, not to resist the change. We do need to listen to our bodies and if we need to rest, but it's important not to resist the change. So we will talk in a few seconds what we can do in order to help our bodies to do this change, but we need to remember when we are in this change, what happened is that a lot of new vibrations and a lot of new frequencies are coming down to this world, and they are changing the way that our bodies are inside. Okay, sometimes we don't really understand how it happens, but the frequencies that are outside our bodies, touches our skin, and actually reflect on our bodies. So many times we can feel it in different ways that are not comfortable for us. We can feel tired, we can feel headaches, we can feel even a tickling, we can feel all kinds of vibrations in our bodies and all kinds of feelings that are not we will not say that they are good. We will say that they feel uncomfortable. We will say that maybe we are even sick. And they say you need to remember that you are on this train. The train is running. You are in this journey because your soul chose to be here. So don't resist the journey, but listen to your body. If you feel that you need to rest, rest. If you feel that you need to eat something that will help you raise your energy, do that. But what they do recommend us to eat is light nutrition, something that is easy for the body to process, because when we are going through this journey, a lot of things come from us from outside. A lot of information come to our bodies from outside our bodies, and in order to let it go inside, and in order to receive that information, those frequencies, we need to let the body be as light as possible. So light nutrition is very important because we need to let the body receive the information that comes from outside and not to be very heavy from the inside. And what they said about it, and I really, really like it when they explained it to me, because I told them, okay, you said that I need to listen to my body. Well, I want to eat chocolate now, okay? So should I go and eat chocolate? Should I go and eat carbs? And they said, you need to listen to your body, really listen to your body, not to listen to from what you think that you might want, and not to the emotions, but to your body. And they said a lot of the light nutrition that they are talking about is things like green leaves and things that our body can really process very quickly and feel light and not feel heavy. And what they gave us in order to understand that it is the right thing for us to eat is how we feel, even emotionally and also in our physical body after we eat. If we feel heavy and we feel that we are sad, or we feel that we are very impatient, or we feel that we need to sleep and it's too much on our bodies, it means that it wasn't the right food for us to receive at that moment. Okay? So they say in order to receive the messages, the frequencies that are coming to you from outside, you need to let your body be free to receive and not to be processing all the food inside. You need to process the information that come to you from outside as well, from what you're going into the inside. Okay, was it clear, this one? Yeah? Okay, good. If you have questions, just write it down for us, okay? And I will ask the guides and we'll see what the answer will be. So the second thing that we can do is we need to be connected to nature. Connected to nature, to go outside, sit in nature, meditate in nature, look at the things that are around us, appreciate those things that we can see in our senses, and I will talk about our senses more in a few seconds. And they say just be in a receiving place to connect to nature as much as possible. Why? Because the nature is receiving the same frequencies that are coming now to our earth, and they know how to receive them, and they know how to process these frequencies and understand how to use them. And when we sit in nature, we become one with nature, and we can receive those frequencies from all around us, and it helps us, our bodies, to process those frequencies as well. So join nature and go out to the nature and just sit and listen to the leaves, and when they are blowing in the wind, and listen to the water when they are running, and just join nature in all ways that you can. Okay? The third thing that they say that can help our bodies just receive those frequencies is movement. We need to move our bodies as much as possible, and obviously with a lot of tension and a lot of listen to our bodies, and not do something that will be too much, too heavy, and too much that will feel us that we go through something that we cannot bear. We need to understand that we need to listen to our bodies and be in movement as much as possible, even if it's walking, even if it's dancing. We need to move our bodies in a way that will let us receive the information that comes out of us. And what they say is that when we move our bodies, even if it's like a wave movement, okay, we just move our hands in this way, or move our bodies like this, it helps those frequencies that are outside of our bodies to go inside our bodies. Okay, so use this movement of the wave or the eight, okay, like the eight, like endless. Use this movement to move your body in order to receive those frequencies. It will let it go inside your bodies. Okay, so I really like it actually, because I started doing it and I felt that it helped. I felt that it helped me receive those information that were in the vibrations. I can tell you that the last month they just send us a lot of frequencies. They send us a lot of information that come to our world, and we can't understand all of it because we are using just a small part of our brain. And they say that the movement help it go inside our body. So even if my brain don't understand it, my body can receive it, and I can use those frequencies in my body even to heal myself from something, even if my mind doesn't understand, even if my brain don't understand how to use it, my body knows. So I really like this this tip, and I really recommend you to do it, and even write to us. How did it feel, and then what did you see, and what happened afterwards, after you did this this movement, just moving in a 8 position. Okay, so the next tip is 5 senses meditation. And maybe some of you heard about that. The 5 senses meditation mean that we want to experience the vibrations that are around us from our senses, because at the moment that's all we have. Okay, we understand the world from what we receive and what we transfer from our senses. So I can only see what I know, even if there's something next to me that I never saw before. Even if it will stand next to me, it doesn't mean that I will see it. So what they want us to do is to explore more our senses in order to notice more vibrations that are around us, and until now we haven't experienced them. So what they said is, you need to sit someplace that is quiet, and to just each sense to give it its time. So you can close the ears and the mouth, and just from your eyes to watch everything that you can see around you. Everything that you can see around you. Can you see colors? Can you see light? Okay, tingles. Can you see a lot of things that you can see, and you don't move your head. You just look like this with your eyes all over, and you can see what can you receive, what can you experience now. So this is the first thing. And then you do it with your ears as well, from hearing. You close your eyes, you say, okay, what can I hear now? What noises can I hear? And you will see, you will notice that at the beginning, you will hear the obvious noises that are around you. Maybe it's a dog, maybe it's kids, maybe it's the air condition. But if you will listen more than a minute, maybe like 5 minutes, you will hear more things. You will start hearing the leaves. You will start hearing maybe even like an ant walking. You will start hearing more and more things. And what will happen is it will open your senses. And when it will open your senses, you will be able to receive more information from what is around you, from the frequencies that are now coming to the world. So we need to do that in all our senses, and I said 5 senses before, but I do want to say also with the third eye. Okay, we need to feel also with third eye. So you need to remember that we're doing it more than a minute. Okay, for each sense more than a minute, and it's very important to do it and in a quiet place that you can really explore what is around you. Okay, if there is questions, I can't see them, only you can, so just
okay, for now no questions, but if someone have, please type it in the comment so we can see and relate.
Yeah. Okay, so do you know if anyone is on my page, can see my page, if it's working, because I still wasn't able to do it.
I can check. And also I can, in the meanwhile, I can ask a question that comes to me, and then you can also, while you answer, check it. So first of all, I feel it really makes sense. I also feel the tiredness these days and everything you said, and it's good to hear and remember that, yeah, there are many light codes, as you said, and new vibrations coming to us, and many times we don't remember it, and because all of the cloud fear, yeah, that is spread all over because of the situation in the world now, so we forget. So thank you to remind us that it's only new vibrations coming to us. And also, what can you say about this confusion, because it is a confusion? Can you see what I'm asking?
Yes, I think I did understand. What they say is that the confusion is from our minds, and we need to put the minds aside, especially at this time, and we need to work from our hearts or from our souls. So every time the confusion arises, we just need to remind ourselves, well, the mind is not the one that is receiving now the new vibrations. The mind is here. We need to tell them, just don't bother us. Just put it aside and remind ourselves that we need to listen to the soul, and we need to listen. Even the body knows how to receive the information. We just need to let it happen to us. And when we feel that confusion, We just need to remind ourselves, like you said, it's just new frequencies. It's actually quite amazing that we are here in this time and we can receive those new frequencies. If you shift the way you think about it, the way you look at it, from okay, I feel confused, I feel tired, maybe I even sick. As people said to me, maybe I have a corona. Said, maybe not. Maybe it's just the new vibrations that you are now receiving. Maybe it's just that, and it's actually quite amazing that you are receiving those vibrations, that your body is feeling those vibrations and not ignoring them. Okay, so it's the way that we look at it and the interpretations that we give it. So when we say, okay, I understand that it's new vibrations that are now coming to me, and my body just need to know how to receive it, and I need to let my mind just not to interfere in the body, just put it aside and tell him, okay, we'll think about it later. At the moment, we need to let our body feel the new vibrations. And I think it's very related to the next thing that they said to us. So thank you for this question, Han. They said the next thing they said is listen to our heartbeat. And they said when you feel those fears, those confusion, and the things that make you feel and think, maybe it's not real. Maybe I'm just going through a mad time now, a very difficult time now, and I'm trying to fool myself, and it's actually a very difficult time now. They say just put your hands like this on your ears and breathe and listen to your heartbeat, because your heartbeat, what it does is just keep you in your center. They just bring you to the center. And when you are there, when you are connected to your center, you can just tell your soul, okay, you lead the way, not the mind. You lead the way. Okay? I'm going to let you lead because I'm at the moment just can't lead. I understand that my mind is just fooling me right now. So they said the next thing is just to put the hands on the ears and tell ourselves, listen to our heartbeat, calm down all the things that we just scare us at the moment, and connect again to our center. Did it help?
It's actually perfect because I wanted to ask you to give something practical. How can we, it's easy to say, don't listen to your mind. So I wanted to ask you something practical, and you did it even without me asking it verbally, at least, because I know you were channeling and you immediately got it. So amazing. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. So actually I have another one. They say another thing that is very important. So they say that we need to remember that a lot of the things that we experienced in our lives is stories that we tell ourselves. So there is the truth, what we call the truth, is the story that we tell ourselves. We know that even in an accident, so you have like witnesses, so one saw it from this point of view, and another one saw it from this point of view, and they can see completely different things. But all of them will think that what they saw, what they know is the truth. This is the true story. And they say that we need to remember that the stories that we tell ourselves is just from the perspective, from what we we know from the senses that we can receive from our senses. And they say what we asked you a moment ago about the senses meditation, the 5 sense meditations, is in order for you to get out from your perspective, the way that you look at things, the interpretation that you are already doing, that you know how to do, and try to look at it from another perspective, and then you can see that there is a whole new story there. And they say when we feel those emotions, all of those things that keep us just thinking it's scary, is it going to be worse, or all those things that keep us awake at night. And they say to close the ears and contact to our souls, to our hearts and our souls. They say then tell yourself, well, it's just a story. It's just a story that I'm used to tell myself all those frightening things. I'm not going to be sucked in this story again. I'm going to change this story now. And they say that if we feel that the story is just too big, too much, just write it down. just write it down, and write it down as a story. Like, like a child called Rakefet is thinking that ta 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 ta. Okay, and just put it as a story, like a bedtime story. It's not the truth. It's just maybe a great movie, but it's not the truth. And they say when you take it out from yourself, you take it out from your thoughts and from your mind, and you put it on a paper, you can look at it and read it and say, well, it's a nice story, but it's not truth. Okay, so it's something that can also help us just to I think further it up from ourselves, just to keep it away from us and not to be inside of the story, just to take the story out of ourselves.
Thank you. Something I'm going to do.
Great.
I hope also, I'm sure it clicked for more people when they hear it.
Yeah, maybe you send it to Steven Spielberg. Maybe you'll make a movie out of it. We have a lot of stories, very interesting stories that we tell ourselves. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next tip. Let's see. Okay, so the next thing is they said at the beginning that we are on a journey, and the journey, well, it have bumps on it, and it's a train, a running train, and we are on it. And they say we need to say that we agree to go to this journey, because when we fear, when we are scared, what happens is that we object, we resist that journey. And they said at the beginning, you need to stop resisting, but more than stop resisting, you need to say, well, I accept, I agree to go through this journey. I agree to be completely all in this journey. So if you're here with us and you hear us right now, you can write to us. I agree to go through this journey. Remember that your soul chose to be here. If your soul haven't chose to be here, well, we weren't here. So if you chose to be at this important time, we need to agree to go to this journey and not to resist the changes that are happening around us, and not to resist all the changes that are happening to each one of us individually and to the world altogether. Because we are here, it means that we have a part. And I can tell you that I think it was this weekly message or maybe a week before, they said, you think that you are a small part, but if you chose to be here, it means that this small part have a really, really big part in this change. So even if you think that you are just a small part in this change, you are mistaken, because if you are here, it means that you have a big part in this change. So each one of us is doing the change now, individually, and this change we will see the way that it affects the entire world, changes in the entire world. So write down now to us that you agree to go through this change. You agree to be in this journey because you are here right now. You're so already chosen. Okay. So I don't see, like I said, I don't see the comments. Are they writing it? Yeah?
Yeah, I also don't see any comments. I was also checking in your page and it didn't share it.
Didn't share it?
I also couldn't share it.
Okay, you can try and share it for me. I like it if it works.
Yeah, I think you will need to share it personally. I was posting there the link, but in a comment. But in any case, I do not see, let's see here. Oh, sorry.
If you can send me the link on WhatsApp, I will just type it.
I will.
Because I see you're asking about it.
But I see there are some people made comments of hearts and that they are watching us, but no questions.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
I think, let me see now.
Okay, so I will just keep on to the next tip.
Okay.
So they said, the last thing they said was to go through the journey, just to accept to go through this journey. And the thing is that when we accept to go through this journey, new opportunities will open to us. And we have, like I said before, we have our habits, we have the stories that we need, that we are just used to tell ourselves. We have the things that we need to understand that we are just regular to do those certain things. Like we have habits that we are used to do. And they say, now we're going to open for yourself, for you, for all of you, new opportunities. So in order for you not to block those opportunities, the first thing is that you need to stop saying no to those opportunities. Let's say someone offered you now to do a live, like here with us, and you didn't say no. But if they said, if you were thinking about saying no, they say, okay, don't say no just yet. Just say, okay, it's interesting. I need to check it. And then if you feel there is a resistance inside of you, you need to ask yourself, is it just a habit? It's myself, or do I really think that I need to do it? And if there is a fear underneath it, why am I resisting this opportunity? Okay, it was just an example. It can be work related, it can be relationship, it can be a lot of things. And they say, don't miss those new opportunities that we're going to open. Just we're going to bring it until your door, up to your door. Just be open to receive this opportunity. And in order to receive the opportunity, even if you're thinking about saying no, just say, okay, it's interesting. I'm going to think about it. And then think with yourself, why am I resisting it? What is it just a habit to resist it? Or is there something there? Is there a fear that I need to go through right now? Or is it really something that's not right for me? And they say, before you say, yes, it's really something that's not right for me, just stop and ask yourself, what will make it right? Is there anything that can be changed in this opportunity that will make this thing right for me? And they say it's very important because now they will send us tons of opportunities because we need to do the shift, we need to do the spiritual growth, and they will send us a lot of opportunities. And they say, just pay attention. Don't block them. Let them be. See what will make it happen, how this opportunity will work for you. And we will help you to do the next step when you say yes to the opportunity. So I think I can tell you this excites me because it means that they will help us. It's like they say, you're doing a step and we are doing a step towards you. We're doing a step and we'll do a step towards you. So it means that make it shorter. The space between us is just shorter in two steps, not in one step. It's not all the work is not only on me. They help us. They come through us. So remember, opportunities are opening up for you right now. Be patient, pay attention, just say yes, just say it's interesting. Check with yourself if you feel that it's not the right timing. Check with yourself what needs to be changed in order to make this opportunity right for you. Okay? Okay. So the next thing is frequencies, music frequencies. Does anyone here heard about music frequencies? Did you hear about it, Chen, about music frequencies?
For sure, and I listen to it many times when I'm working or doing something in the house. I put it in the background.
Great. Which one?
Love or whatever I would like to.
Which one do you use? Which numbers? Which frequencies?
I don't know exactly to say, but I search on YouTube what I want and then I just choose what sound to me good. But I remember it sometimes, the frequency of love, or if I want to focus, or rise vibration, or cleanse. I don't remember the numbers. I remember.
That's great. I will tell you the numbers in a few seconds. Yes. So there is a lot of vibrations and frequencies in music that we can use. They've already been explored. They are known. We can use them. And what you talked about, the frequency of love, it's called 528, 528 Hz, hertz. Okay, it's a short of hertz, Hz. And if you just go online, go to YouTube and write 528 Hz, you will find tons of meditations with this frequency. This is the frequency of love. So there's also, like if you use solfeggio frequencies, you can find more vibrations, more frequencies there by topics, like you said, clearing the aura, and it can be also transforming the DNA. There's a lot of things. transforming the DNA. There's a lot of things, and you can find it just in YouTube. There are so many of them. I'm using 528 a lot. Okay, I can tell you it's very efficient, even with kids when they are like now in the lockdown. Okay, it's just too much for them, this lockdown here in Israel. Do you have lockdown?
In Israel, there is a lockdown, but in Portugal, no, and in Europe, also not something that I know.
Okay.
Yeah, in Israel, it's the holidays now, and
yes,
lockdown.
Yes. So we have the lockdown, and I have 3 small kids, and it's just way too much for them. And there is a point in the day that they're just feeling like, everyone's going crazy at that time. And then this vibration, what it does is just make you feel calm again. Okay. And you can even use this vibration in a very, very soft music. It doesn't need to be loud. You doesn't even need to hear it. Actually, it can be just in your phone, very, very soft. And what it does is it changes the vibration in the room. And then, like we said at the beginning, the vibration in the room, the frequency touches your body and change the cells in your body, and it affects your body even if you don't hear it from your ears, okay? Because the vibration changes and it touches your body, and it does affect the cells. So what I do is I use 528. There's a lot more, but with my kids and when people are coming to treatments, I rather use this combination, the 528 helps. And then you can use this in order to help your body receive the information from outside to your cells, like they said before. So they say use this music, use these frequencies that are already known to you in order to receive the information from the frequencies that are coming now to your earth. And what they say is that we don't need to listen to it all day long. It's just maybe 10, 15 minutes, even a day. It will be enough. Or even just to put it in the living room and you sit in another room, it will change the frequency in the entire house. Okay? So you don't need to sit next to it and listen to it if it doesn't feel comfortable to you. You can meditate on it if you like, if it feels comfortable, if you like it. But if it's too much, just put it in another room. It will affect the entire house. Okay? So, wow, we had a lot of things today. There is one more important thing, the last one. Okay, they said at the beginning that we need to listen to our bodies and to use light nutrition, to eat light nutrition. And they say, remember that drinking water is important for your body to heal. It's important for your body to transfer information from this one cell to another. And also, do you know forgot the name, the Kyoto.
What?
That he talked to the water and he said water to the water words. You remember that? It's also
the Japanese scientist, you mean?
Yes.
I don't remember his name, the Japanese name, but
Kyoto or something like that, I think.
Yeah, I can look at Google.
Yeah. So what he did is he did a scientific. I forgot the word. Nisui experience, yes. And he talked to the water. And when you bless the water and you tell good things to the water, they change the way that they are. The cells of the water changes, and then you drink it, it affects your body. So what they say is, and it is important for us to remember, when we drink water, even if we eat something, but they say in water is very important, just take the water and bless the water, that it will help your body receive the information that are coming outside, and to remind our bodies that we do know how to receive the information and how to process the information in a comfortable and loving way and an easy way that will make our body feel light and in high energies and not in low energies and not in tiredness. So they say use the water as well. You found it in Google?
Yes, his name is Masaru Emoto.
Emoto. I said Kyoto, sorry.
People can also find.
Yeah.
And it totally makes sense what you said now, this message. I connect to it a lot.
Yeah. So, wow, I think we had a lot of things here. I hope you wrote it down. Did you write it down? Yeah.
I didn't manage yet, But I
Okay.
hope the people wrote it down, and I'm gonna definitely do some stuff you recommended here.
Okay. So if you know what you're going to do, just write it down for us. Tell us what are you going to do? What are you going to start with? I can tell you that I'm most of the things I'm doing on daily day basis because it just feel right. It's just helping. And when you think, well, if you just stop and think about it, okay, what do I rather feel? Do I rather feel tired and heavy and sick, maybe even, or think that I'm sick and go into bed and just wait for it to go through, or do I rather just take the water and bless them, or to put 5 to 8 in YouTube? What is easier for us to do? Okay, because a lot of things we just don't have the time to stop and do that, and then we say, well, we actually have a very easy solution. We have an easier solution than just feeling sick. So think about it. It does worth the trying, does worth your time to feel good. And we had here a lot of tips how to be and to do this spiritual leap and to go through this journey together in our bodies with letting our souls just to lead the way. And they did give us a lot of information here. We need to find a way to do it on a daily day basis, even one or two things. And when we feel, just keep this list in front of you. If you feel that the heaviness or the headaches or something that feels like you're sick, just stop and go to this list and say, okay, what can I do right now? Can I take water right now and just bless them? Can I put the music on? Can I eat something light that will help my body? Can I do one of those things at the moment? Can I write down the story that what I'm feeling right now and just send it away and take it out of myself? Can I do those things? Most of the times, the answer will be yes. If you're tired and you're in bed, yes, I have the time. Right now, I do have the time.
Yeah. I would definitely listen again to this video. It was challenging now to write because I was hosting, but I would like to write those down because also this confusion I was talking about before is because everything now is around the corona and like, yeah, we can feel not good and we can, there is also life except of the virus and people should remember it. I say to myself also many times, yeah, it's also only tiredness. And also as someone that I'm working with vibrations and healing for the last 10 years, I know that
Yeah.
many times it's energetical and we feel the tiredness, yeah, because it's new vibrations coming, it's changes happening in our emotions, in our mind, in our cells, in every things that we cannot grasp in our mind, and I feel it's important. These messages you brought is exactly about that, to remember to connect to let the change happen, like you said, how to make the spiritual leap in this time. And yeah, I really wish to believe and hope it touched some people's hearts and I'm gonna support them and that each one of us will allow the process to happen and in the most easy, graceful way, blessing ourselves, the water, everything. Yes, just some words I felt to add.
I can tell you something. My kids. I told you I have a small kid. So my boy is 3 years old, and I have two more daughters, 9 years old and 6 years old. So yesterday, on the car, my 6 years old, she said to the boys, she said, "Do you want to play with me in hospital?" And he said, "Yes, you will be the doctor, and I will be the person that is healing." So I told him, "You mean the person that is sick?" He said, "No, I'm healing. I'm not sick." And I said, wow, that's a really, really important shift from I will be the sick person and I will be the person that is now healing. And then today I actually received a message while channeling to someone I was doing a consultant from channeling. And someone asked me about doing an operation. And what the angel said, it's not a good time to think about yourself as a sick person. It's a good time to think about yourself as a healthy person. Even if you are sick, You need to think about yourself as healthy because it raises 70% more the ability for your body to actually heal. But if you will go through the operation and you will think yourself as sick that need to be healed, it will actually lower your percentage to heal from 80%, 80% lower. So he said you need to remember that if there is something at the moment you can do that is natural things, okay, like holistic medicine, and you tell your body, well, I'm healthy, I'm just getting healthier at the moment. It's better than saying I'm sick and I will get better. Mm-hmm. So it's just even just a way you think about yourself. I'm not the sick person. I'm the person who's just getting healed.
Yes.
Yeah. I really like that.
To go with the positive.
To go with the positive and not even to think from the starting point that we are in is not that we are in a virus, is not that we are in a disaster. It's not that. We are in a really, really good place and we are going to a better place now. We're not going to worse and we are not our starting point is good. It's not that we are sick, it's that we are healthy and we are getting healthier. Even if there's something like a stamp that say here, no, you're sick. Yeah, okay, I see the stamp, but still I'm healthy and I'm getting healthier.
It's super important today, nowadays, super important. And thank you to remind it to all of us, to the angels, that
the angels, yes,
these messages through you. It's highly important, I feel, in those days, to raise the vibrations more than ever. Keep the vibration high, and it's actually like that, exactly like you said.
Yeah.
Focusing our intention, mind, spirit, heart, there. Exactly as you said it.
Yeah. Just pay attention to the high vibrations, not to the low. What you're giving your attention. That's what grows. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. So I can check if there is any question from someone before we complete. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. For now, I don't see. Okay, I see Maria Luisa. She's a dear sister of mine. She wrote, "Let go of the victim mindset."
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly that. Thank you, Maria, and for your presence here. And yeah, she wrote also the Mater Remoto.
So she knows the experience.
Yes, she's very connected to water also. She's a friend. I'm sharing with her my house for some time, some years now, and she's fascinated about water. And she wrote out also something like solfeggio. Maybe it's the frequencies on the YouTube.
The solfeggio, yes, it's the frequencies. Yeah.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you
for all of that. And yes, except for that, I can say Elad say hi. Nice to have you with us. And yes. Maria, she wrote us toda. She's Portuguese, but she speaks Hebrew.
Toda.
בבקשה. Love you.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, I feel, is there anything else before we complete?
No, just let's do it. We are together in it. We have each one of us has an important part in the change the world is going through right now. So let's do our part. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I see Eugenia. She's also a student of mine. She writes, "Thank you." So I'm happy to see there are some people we gave them light here, and they gave light to us. All of us are net of light. And also, if someone feels the calling to connect with Rakefet and also to translate some of her stuff to different languages, it's part of her
Yeah, it will be
mission from
very
the
good.
angels now to grow in the globe and to spread the message worldwide. So if you feel the calling, feel free to contact her. She's amazing, and yeah,
Thank you.
well, if you're here, you felt the connection, I'm sure.
And there's also, thank you for reminding me, there is the weekly message every Sunday that I receive in Hebrew, but it's also translated to English. So if you would like to receive it, just write I, and I will contact you, and you can receive it also. And there's also the 9 gate process, which is 9 gates that are connected to the 72 names of God. And each gate have a different topic. And when we go through this gate, there is like the sky is opening for us. And each gate is on different topics and have 8 combinations from the names of God. So you can do this gate. It's for free. You just need to register. So write I, and I will send you the link to register to this 9 gates. And you can also transfer them to anyone that you like, because they're not mine. I'm just a channeler here to just send it away to everyone.
Okay, Maria wrote, I would love to be at service. So amazing.
Yeah. Thank you, Maria.
I will make both of you connected.
Thanks.
And she wrote, I love. Sweet. And I'm also going to post it here, the link for your page, Be the Change.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Maria want to get, I believe she wrote I because she want to get the 9 gates.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, if someone else, you can write here I, like exactly Maria did now.
Amazing. Well, great.
Okay.
Thank you so much. And you can share this video now and just let more people see it. I think there is a lot of information here that can help us all. Yes. So thank you.
Thank you, Lakefet, and thank you, Angels. Also, thank you everyone that's been here with us in the live. And yeah, Maria was very present, Eugenia, Elad, and also some other people. I know Rita and Annabella.
Thank you.
Some people probably I cannot see now. And also, thank you to Humaya. I'm at her place now. It's actually, she's my teacher for around 11 years, I believe.
Amazing.
And yeah, we are here in her light studio. So also, thank you for that.
Thank you. Yes.
And yeah, the cafe, if we will do another live, we will announce it. And
Yes, of course.
for now,
Well,
we don't have a date, but if we will announce it. And yes, much gratitude really for this.
thank you, and thank you, thank you very much, Chen, and all the people that were here with us, and the angels. And I'm sure they have a lot more to say, but the time is just, we need to limit them. And we will do more lives and new topics. We'll see what they have more to say to us. And I'll be happy if someone will just transfer the information and also just translate more languages. It's important. Yes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Shana Tova. It's a Happy New Year.
Yes. In the Jewish calendar, so may it be a new cycle full of joy.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes. Thank you, Han.
With love. See you soon.
See you.
Ciao,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Bye.